On the surface, Peppa Pig looks like one of the most innocent and childish cartoons ever made. But what if I told you this pastel-colored world hides secrets that are darker, stranger, and way more disturbing than anyone expected? From hidden twins to cult-like parents, fan theories suggest that the Pig family's universe is anything but normal. Stay with me, because once you hear these bizarre possibilities, you'll never look at muddy puddles the same way again. The evil twin theory, one of the most famous fan theories, claims Peppa wasn't born alone, she had a twin. But according to the theory, the twin was abandoned for being too dangerous, maybe even psychopathic. And here's the chilling part. She never really left. In one Peppa poster, fans noticed a second face in the window of the Pig family home identical to Peppa, just watching. Some believe this dark twin occasionally takes Peppa's place, explaining her sudden bossy or mean moods, and now with baby EVIE Pig stealing the spotlight, the twin would have even more reason to feel jealous. The family's new home has bigger spaces, hidden rooms, and a garage-perfect hiding spots. If she really exists, EVIE might be her first target. Creepy? Definitely. 2. The Queen's disappearance. If you've watched enough episodes, you already know Peppa Pig loves its British references. One of the biggest was the cartoon version of Queen Elizabeth II, who even jumped in muddy puddles with the Pig family. But here's the eerie part. In real life, Queen Elizabeth II passed away in September 2022, and after that, she mysteriously vanished from the show. Not a single appearance since then. Coincidence? Or did the creators quietly confirm that she died in Peppa's universe too? The first clue came when the official Peppa Pig accounts posted a tribute after the Queen's passing, showing Peppa and the cartoon monarch side by side. A sweet gesture, but maybe also a sign, because from that point on, the Queen was gone. Fans believe this means a new character based on King Charles will eventually step into her place. Which raises the bigger question, does time in Peppa Pig secretly follow the same royal timeline as our world? And if that's true, what else might have crossed over into their world from ours? 3. Daddy Pig's dark past. Everyone thinks Daddy Pig is harmless, goofy, lazy, and constantly teased about his weight. But some fans argue he's hiding something much darker. For starters, we've never seen his parents. Not once. And Peppa has never mentioned her paternal grandparents, which is odd in a show that otherwise focuses heavily on family. But that's not all. Inside Daddy Pig's office, there's a black and white photo of two piglets. They look eerily similar to Peppa and George, except the clothes are different and the style of the photo feels much older. Fans believe this photo shows Daddy Pig and his long-lost sister, which means he had siblings. So where are they now? And why does he never talk about them? The theory suggests something sinister, that Daddy Pig's relatives all disappeared under mysterious circumstances, with him possibly to blame. Some even think Uncle Pig knows the truth and helped cover it up, which explains the tension whenever people compare the two brothers. If Daddy Pig really did snap once in his past, then it's chilling to think what might happen if he ever lost control again. And if you think that sounds dark, just wait until you hear what people believe about all the parents in Peppa's world. 4. The secret cult of parents. Here's one of the most unsettling theories. What if every adult in Peppa's town is part of a secret cult? Think about it. Adults in this universe are never called by real names, only Mummy, Daddy, or Mr. and Mrs. Their identities are erased once they grow up, almost like a ritual. On top of that, parents rarely punish their children, even when they deserve it. When Peppa nearly destroyed Mummy Pig's computer, the family brushed it off as a joke. Normal parents? Or cult members following strange rules? One episode adds fuel to the theory. In Susie Goes Away, Susie's mom is thrilled about moving overseas for a new job. But at the last minute, she gets a call saying the job fell through and suddenly decides she'll stay in town forever. Her tone is defeated, almost sad, as if she realized escaping was impossible. Fans believe the cult shut her opportunity down. And if children are treated as divine beings within this system, then baby EVIE the youngest might be the most sacred of them all, which makes her both worshipped and possibly in danger. But while the cult theory is disturbing, Another explanation for Peppa's strange universe goes even deeper, literally into the code of reality itself. 5. Peppa's world is a simulation. Time moves strangely in Peppa Pig. Some characters age glacially slow, others seem frozen in time. Birthdays are celebrated once in a decade, and holidays appear whenever the writers feel like it. And then there's the sun. Unlike in real life, it acts like it has a personality, bouncing into the sky to announce a new day. That's not how reality works, but it is how a video game or simulation works. This has led fans to connect Peppa Pig to the popular simulation theory, the idea that our own universe might be like the Matrix. What if Peppa and her friends aren't animals at all, but humans whose minds were uploaded into a digital world? In this interpretation, the show's glitches and inconsistencies aren't mistakes, they're clues that none of this is real. And the strangest part, if the characters are trapped, they might never even know it. 6. Vampire Gazelle. Of all the characters, Madame Gazelle might have the creepiest secret. She's Peppa's beloved teacher, patient and kind, but fans believe she's actually a vampire. Why? First, her reflection doesn't appear in mirrors, and the narrator even draws attention to it. Second, she hasn't aged at all. She was around when Peppa's parents were kids, and she looks exactly the same now. If the timeline is accurate, she should be at least middle-aged by now. But she hasn't changed one bit. Some fans take it further, suggesting she's been around for centuries, feeding quietly while disguising herself as a schoolteacher. It's possible that her bond with children isn't just educational, but something darker. 7. Corrupt police. Even the police in Peppa Pig aren't safe from theories. In one episode, they discover a stolen treasure chest and give it right back to pirate without hesitation. Fans think this wasn't just incompetence, it was corruption. The police may be turning a blind eye in exchange for bribes, which means the town isn't the happy, safe place it appears to be. Instead, the people in charge may be working with the very criminals they're supposed to stop. If true, Peppa and her friends are living in a society where justice doesn't exist. 8. The ban on hybrids. Have you noticed that every family in Peppa's world is made up of the same species? Rabbits marry rabbits, pigs marry pigs, dogs marry dogs. Not once have we seen a mixed species couple. If these animals act like humans, why wouldn't they be together across species? The absence is so complete that fans believe it's cultural or even a law. Interspecies love might be banned, but the next generation could change that. With so few options, hybrids may become unavoidable. Peppa herself seems to have a crush on Pedro Pony. If they grow up and break this rule, it could rewrite society forever. So there you have it, 8 of the strangest and darkest theories about Peppa Pig. An abandoned twin hiding in the house, royal deaths, cult-like parents, vampires, and even corrupt cops. Maybe these are just fan stories, or maybe the creators slipped hidden clues into the show for us to find. Either way, one thing is clear, Peppa's world isn't as innocent as it looks. And if these theories are true, what other secrets are waiting to be uncovered?